Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your train talk for today, the 9th of November. Got a few trains running again in the background, the usuals. I'm going to get changing them trains around soon. But today, oh, look, there's a TPE. But as always, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Before I start, I want to apologise to everybody that's not liked my uploads this week, my mega uploads of vid clips, random run raw. Anyone that's found them a bit annoying, don't worry, there won't be any more this week. I'm going to start them again as of Monday, but this time I'm going to make them into a slightly longer form, put all the small ones together. So apologies to those that have found them rather irritating, because thinking about it, I would find it rather irritating as well. So thank you to everybody that did give me some feedback throughout this week regarding them. Much appreciated. I appreciate all feedback. So I've taken all the feedback in, and I think there's one more left. There's one just published at the same time this has gone live at 6 o'clock, and there's one more left today, and that will be it for this week. I know a lot of you have actually quite enjoyed them, and a few of them are today that have been published are ones I completely forgot about and are incredible, and that's the station announcements videos. Hands up in the chat if any of you have watched the station announcement clips today. I'm going to have to do more on those because I still got the equipment to do that. All you need is a little tiny media board, which only cost about £5, a little speaker, which was one that was taken off a TTS sound decoder that blew, and a micro SD card. That's all you need. Oh, and obviously the audio. Hamildown says, I've enjoyed the clips. Well, thank you very much. There has been a few longer ones, I think, today. But yeah, the ones that are like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, things like that. I'm going to think of anything that's up to maybe 30 seconds long. I'll bunch them together. Something like that, 30 to 45 seconds long. I'll bunch them together into some longer form videos of a few minutes instead of having loads of small, short ones. So thank you, everybody, for the feedback. Let's have a look who is in the chat tonight. I will be offering a link to go out shortly for people to come and join me tonight. Also, remember, there's no Donegal Dad Rail live stream tonight after me, so we may go a little bit longer. Have to see how we get on. So yes, I will be posting a link for you to come and join me live in the chat today. Anyway, let's have a look who's in the chat. Oh, I've just shut the chat down. That's not a good thing because now it's refreshed. Taking it back to as far as it'll now allow me, let's have a look. Who we got? Hemel Model Railway Mark. Hello to you. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Flying Chairman 1. Mousehole Rail. Robin Ashwell. Micah Pudham Junction. Digger Evans. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Good evening to you all. Wolfsex Scenics PW. Good evening to you. RGJ Trains, yeah, all good. Finally got the printer. Yeah, they've got a 3D printer. Looking forward to seeing some videos on that. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase. Good evening, Simon. Who else is in? I've not said hello to. Got to say hello to everybody, haven't I? Looking through everyone, but these are all chatting before we even started. Ashley. Good evening, Ashley, the West Coast Mainline Train Spotter. Thank you for joining us. Peter Jackson of Cheadle Heath. Good evening, Peter. Moving through. Ivor Junction, sorry. Danny. Hello, Danny. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. And he says good evening to everyone in the chat. Mick92 is also in. H&H is in. Event Scale Trains. Good evening. Remember, if Mom and Son trains do appear in the chat tonight, remember, we will have an emoji fest. Mike Pudden says, can I ask you to put out a question? Feel free to put out the question. Mike, tell me what the question is and we'll talk about it. RG says, we're putting one up later. Very basic, but only the construction of it. Might do some time-lapse prints as well. I'd look forward to that. Daz is in. How do, Daz? How do, Daz? We await the question from Mike of Pudham Junction. Simon says, Ash, well, you want me to correct your name on Sunday when I see him? Yes, Sunday. Anybody attending? I know there's a few of you here, actually. Like Simon, RG, and Delph, if they're in. We're all meeting up at the Old Sage Model Railway exhibition at our, just literally a stone's throw from my house. Literally, I can walk to it in 5-10 minutes. In Crewe at the Legends Conference Centre, Bentley Motors here in Crewe. It is this weekend, so it's Saturday and Sunday. I was hoping to be attending both days, but unfortunately, I am exceptionally busy with operations elsewhere that I'm not going to be able to attend on the Saturday. So I was hoping to be helping out with the exhibition. So with being so busy, I've not even been able to get down to the guys to discuss it. But yes, I will be there 100%. I will be there on Sunday. And for everybody that is attending, that is a YouTuber and would like to meet ourselves and other YouTubers, myself and other YouTubers, including Delph Junction, Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase, RGJ Trains, Rob and Grace, they'll both be there as well. We'll all be there and we're having a meet-up at 1 p.m. in the cafeteria area if we can get some seats. If not, if the weather is okay, we'll go out and have a smoke and meet up outside. Because it does get quite busy, but it is great. One thing someone did ask me, is it disabled, wheelchair friendly? Yes, it is. So I'll just get that out there. I've just seen others mentioning Signal Cabin is in. Good afternoon. And Mike is asking, our local model shop has told us that Gauge Master are no longer making surface-mounted point motors. Does anyone know of a model shop that has some and does postal sales, please? Well, I can tell you straight away, get in touch with Hobby Goblin in Burslem, Stoke-on-Trent. Speak to Steve, tell him that Jason of Barnabas Junction's put you in the direction. He has a lot of Gauge Master stock in, and I'm almost certain, unless they've all been bought up, that he will have some surface-mounted Gauge Master point motors. Give him a bell and ask him. He is closed on Monday. What day is it today? It's Thursday. He will be open tomorrow, and he is open till 1 p.m. on Saturday, and then he's closed until Tuesday. Yeah, check him out. Hobby Goblin, Burslem, Stoke-on-Trent. You'll easily find it. Just search for Hobby Goblin on Facebook or search it via their website, hobbygoblin.co.uk. Who else is in? I've not said hello to yet. So let's have a look. Delph Junction's in. There he is. Looking forward to meeting you, Pete, on Sunday. Pete is actually down for both days, actually, as well. So Pete will be there. He's coming down. He's stopping over at the local hotel. And he will be there Saturday and Sunday at the Old Sages show. So I might just get a chance to bob down and see you on Saturday. But a very, very limited time available now on Saturday for himself. Leamington Station, good afternoon. Good evening, should I say. Leamington Station. Here in the background, as usual, loitering. I like loiterers. Newland Railway is in as well. Delph says all my point motors are Gauge Master. Most of mine are PM2s. Gauge Master PM2s. Cars all fueled up, says Delph. Pete, great stuff. Please hit the like button. Yes, thank you very much, H, and everybody else that's also said it. Right, I just had a comment from Robin. Thank you very much, Robin, for a comment on one of my video clips. Right, couple of things before I get on to what today's about, and you're going to like what today's about, because, Pete, you already know what I might be talking about, because you've got one too. Stanover is in. Good evening, Mark. Right, so the subscriber giveaways close midnight the 1st of December. The draw will be done on Thursday the 14th of December. For everybody that's entered via Super Chats, remember, every £1 in Super Chats on any stream, or even any Super Thanks, I'll come to that in a moment, any Super Thanks as well. Every £1 in Super Chats, Super Thanks, gets you one entry into the subscriber giveaway. I have shown numerous prizes. There is a few more to add to it, and there's also one bonus prize, which I'm keeping quiet until the last day. But as of the end of, well, I'll say, yes, as of first thing this morning, this is how your subscriber prize giveaway entries stand. And you're going to be stunned by some of these. So, Flying Wheel Chairman 1 has got 36 entries. Sodor Dandaman has got 1 entry. Wolfsex Scenic has 9 entries. Burnside the Model Railway has 12 entries. Valleys 56 has got 8 entries. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath has got 3 entries. Donegal Dad Rail has got 2 entries. Digger Evans Model Railway has got 5 entries. New Durham Junction Model Railway has 14 entries. Haunted Halloween Railway has 45 entries. That doesn't include your Super Chat before today. I joined the stream starting, so thank you for that. So theoretically, he's got 46 entries now. Mousehole Rail has got 9 entries. Ivor Junction has 2 entries. Valleybrook has 2 entries. Middleport Junction has 2 entries. Delph Junction has 6 entries. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase has 9 entries. RGJ Trains has 2 entries. Andy Dobson, 5 entries. Leamington Station, 5 entries. Mick 92, 7 entries. SJ Train World, who opted in because he's non-UK based, but he's opted in because he already said what he's going to do with his prize. He has 12 entries. H&H Express Model N-Scale Trains has got 2 entries. So that is the subscriber. And there's £5 super chat from Simon. That's additional £5 entries to you. You sure? Laugh out loud, just kidding. Hang on a minute. DB Schenker rules also. Let's put that up on screen. So there's the £1 super chat before the stream started from Haunted Halloween Railway. Thank you very much for that. And £5 super chat from the amazing Simon, who I'll be seeing on Sunday. Looking forward to that, Simon. DB Schenker rules. Yeah. So that's another 5 entries for you, Simon. But also, because you're a channel member, that also goes towards your channel member giveaway as well. And yes, the channel member giveaway entries are phenomenal. If you want to know the channel member entries for the channel member prize, you need to be a member and check out the member show on a Monday, member live stream on a Monday. But I can tell you the highest amount of entries from one single person stands at 50 entries. Oh my joyous Lord. Wow. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look at the chat. What's going on? Yes, and also don't forget we've got the Moderator Nominations Award. The nominations are still ongoing. The nominations close on the 30th of November, midnight 30th of November, Grace. It's a bit of a joke going on. Yeah, so you've got what? 21 days left, 3 weeks yet to go to get your nominations in. Please, moderators, can get a link in for the nominations form. You can make as many nominations as you wish for that award. It's kindly sponsored by Westhill Wagon Works, who I have been in talks with today. They are sorting the prize out for the winning nominated moderator. Only thing you need to do is make sure when you are nominating someone that they are an active moderator, not someone who's moderated years ago and doesn't do it anymore. They have to be active as a moderator. Wait, isn't it December, Jason? No, Grace. No, 30th of November, midnight, that closes. Then what we will do, we will collate all the nominations together and put a poll out for then everybody to vote on who they want to win. So the top 10 nominations will be collated together and put out in a poll for you then everybody to vote on, so you can vote on who you want to win. And that will be drawn. In fact, I've forgotten the date when it will be drawn, but that's I'm sure everyone will know. That will be drawn shortly after, a few weeks later. So good luck to everybody that gets nominated. I have done my nominations, several of them. So good luck to everybody that gets nominated. And thank you to everybody that has put a nomination in already. Daz Faulkner says, just a quick question. Does anybody do N-gauge pylons? I've looked online, and with everything, they are fortune. Just wondered, do anybody does them cheaper? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I don't actually know who supplies them. Who out there, apart from the Hornby ones, which are obviously 00 gauge. So N-gauge, that's a good question. Maybe you're worth getting in touch with Jeff at Scenic 3D. So, since the shout out from, oh yes, thank you everybody for the shout outs we did last week, the mega shout out show. I will be doing another one because it was very popular, that was, and so I am looking at doing another one during December. So keep an eye out. If anybody wants a shout out for your model railway channel, email me barnabasjunction@gmail.com, and I will collate a new list for shout outs again. So fantastic show last week. Thank you very much. Smolton is in. Hello, Smolton. Thank you for joining us. So H&H says, since the shout out from last week's show, I've gained 7 subscribers. So now at 485, 15 to go to just the 500. And they'll be doing a giveaway. Talking of that, well done to everybody that got to milestones through last week's shout out show. And there is a giveaway taking place on New Durham Junction's channel, so check that out. And there's also a giveaway going on, and I've forgotten it, so apologies. I'm sure they're in the chat right now, and they'll let us all know that they've got a giveaway. I'm sure it's is it Delph? Is it Delph? I can't remember. Sorry, I do apologize. Yes, it was fantastic to see people reaching milestones. I found it very, very, very pleasing to help people reach them milestones. Simon says, last week was a brilliant show. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate the feedback. It was Woolsec Scenics, actually, that's doing it. I've just remembered. Woolsec. Yes, it was Woolsec Scenics, Paul, PW, that has got a competition. So get your entries in there. You must be a subscriber to be able to enter his giveaway. Right. So today, let me get comfortable, and then because I've got something to show you. Where is it? There it is. Right. So, Mousehole says I really enjoyed last week's stream, and thank you very much for the feedback. I really am pleased that you've enjoyed it. Was it Timbers or Jeff that did the pylons? I'm not sure. Either of them, I'm sure, will happily assist anybody that's after any. Right, switch the camera to me now, so you can see my ugly mug. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Right, so today, Pete has got this as well. And I know he's had a few issues. And I'm said I would promise I'll do a bit of a video on this. It's about this. A DV camera. Not the one that's available for the giveaway, but this one. This is brilliant. In the box is your instructions and loads of little gadgets, including one clip there to put the camera, DV camera, digital video camera, onto a handlebar or something like that on a bike or something. Anyway, but there's the bits and bobs. It comes with a load of bits and bobs, but that's not what's of interest to me. What's interest to me is this little thing here. This little camera. Now, this camera, let's give you some details. It's HD. It's Wi-Fi, 1080p. It's waterproof. It has a built-in hotspot as well. It has microphone, although it says it's a high fidelity microphone. I think the microphone is not as good as they actually say, but that's about the only downside on it. And it takes a micro SD card. Okay, but that's not the best thing. This also has an app that you can connect to. So this is just like the Polaroid Cube Plus, where it has an app. But unfortunately, their app is broke. So you might as well throw that in the bin. This is HD. Now, I have been playing around with this. Members have already seen videos on this. And, oh, look, you can see a reflection of the screen in there. Look at that quality on that. And obviously, it comes with a load of attachments to attach it to stuff, but not for model railway use. So I had to have a think about over the last couple of weeks how to fix this so you can get driver's eye views on your layout with this camera. So I came up with the idea of Velcro, of which I have done. Velcro sticker. And it Velcros to another sticker, which is attached to a truck, which a locomotive pushes round. And let me show you that locomotive. If I can, in fact, no. Let's see if I can just spin this camera around. There it is. Oh, it's a DB. And there's a wagon I've got there. Let's see if I can balance this camera without it falling off. So there's a wagon that I've adapted. In fact, that's sticky light. That's peeling up. So that sticks on there, like so. And that gives driver's eye view, because the camera is directly in line. Ooh, it's off the rails now. It's directly in the line with the cab height of a train. I've got to add some weight, so it's a little bit light. And it's MP4 as well. Yes, that's Delph's just said. Pete, thank you very much. Edinburgh Junction, hello, I'm fine, thanks. And hi, all said I. Issues with chat not updating, seems to be working now. Thank you for joining us. Didn't spot you up here, but thank you very much for joining us. Sent my shout out to Barnabas. No wonder I didn't get a mention, says Mick92. Well done. I'll get that collated for future episode. So there we go. That's the camera. Now, let me bring this camera now back to me. Oop. So that camera uses an app. Okay. And that app is called DV Sport. There, you can see it just there. DV Sport. So you can see what it looks like. Open that up. And as you can see, we get full screen. Now, this has to connect to that camera. So I need to go and grab it. The good thing about this camera, it's got 3 hours battery charge on it from a full charge. 3 hours. Unlike the Polaroid Cube, you used to get 30 minutes. So this is how simple this is to set up. Okay. So I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see better what I'm doing without it falling. Come on. There we go. Right. Excuse all the... Okay. Let's move that over there. Link to the camera again, please. I'll sort the link out, don't worry, shortly. Right. In fact, the link is in my community feed. I think it's in the community feed. Yes, you'll be able to get it. Go to my community feed, Jake, and you will find the link to the camera in there. Right, so how do we get it on the screen? Well, simple. First of all, power it on. A little blue light will appear. See the blue light there? We then need to put this in wireless mode. So then you hold down the N button. Oh, hang on, I've just turned it off. M. And a green light will appear next to the blue one. See it? So now what I do, oh, I've just turned the phone off, is go to the phone, go to your Wi-Fi settings, and search, turn the Wi-Fi on, and search for the network, which on this case is a CS03. Connect to that. It's now connected because the Wi-Fi is transmitting to this. Open up the sports app. I'll put it that way around so you can see it, and click play. There you go. That is how simple it is. And as you can see, there's the image on screen. So we can spin it around. You can see the quality. Now, bearing in mind, this is camera through to an image. So I'm going to put this on that train now. Here we go. There you go. Good quality image. Now, this can record directly to this device. Or you can record to an SD card and control it right. So if you don't have an SD card in it, it will record to the phone. But you'll find, you see, there's two lots of settings. This setting is for SD cards. Oh, got notifications coming up. Let me get rid of that. Right, so go away, notifications. Oh, I got it. I think I've just lost connection to it. Now, I did have this problem before because I forgot to charge it. But anyway, let me show you. Right. No, it's still working. Right. Down each side, there are controls. This side is the SD card recording side. So if there's an SD card in it, you use these controls here. If you want to record to the phone, you use this side. As you can see, it's got a phone symbol there. That side's got an SD card symbol on it, yeah? So if you want to take a picture, you press the camera button. If you want to take a video, you press the video button. Or if you want to view photos and videos already taken, you press the third button down. As simple as that. So I'm going to be working on phone here because I haven't got an SD card in it. I'm going to record to the phone, okay? So to do that, I simply just press video record, and that is now recording. Okay? That is now recording. And as you can see here, oh, which side is it? Which side? You can see the camera button, camera icon flashing. That's now recording to this phone. Now, you can set the recording intervals to be 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. So it will do it in whatever increments you want it to be. I've got it set at 5 minutes at the moment on this, so it doesn't interfere. What it'll do is it'll keep recording, but when it gets to like 5 minutes, it will create a new video file. Look at the chat. New Durham Junction then. Good evening to you. Do they have a smaller version for N-Scale? Unfortunately, for this device, no, there isn't a smaller version. But this is quite small. Anyway, it's only about the size of a 10-pence piece, the screen is. Excuse me. Tony Northeastern, good evening, Tony. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here, Tony. Nice for you to drop in. So this is Sports DV. It was from the Amazonian rainforest. Please do check it out. I will say it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. I think it was about £35, I think, something like that. But it's well worth it. Comparing this with the Polaroid Q Plus, this is makes a massive difference. Now, one thing to note with this, I've yet to test it, but I think this is a case, because I've not messed with the settings. If you're recording straight to the phone, I don't think it records in 1080p. If you record straight to the memory card, it does. So it's, if you want a really good quality 1080p, use the SD card, memory card recording. But I will say, under tests, I think it recorded at 360. I haven't messed with the settings yet to see whether I can get it higher direct to phone, but even at 360, the quality was brilliant. So I'm going to attempt to get this just to go around this train to go around the track while you watch this. I haven't got round to getting this onto a computer screen yet. That is something I will deal with in time. So all being well, we should have movement. Yes, it's going the wrong way. I think we'll pull it. So there we go. You can see it's moving. We'll do a follow cam, shall we? So you'll see parts of the layout you don't usually see. So coming into the station area now. Now it does not have night vision. That's something to note. It does not have night vision. We're just speeding it up so it gets to the front of the train a bit. So overall, I think that is absolutely fantastic. We'll wait until see what happens when we get this up to 5 minutes, showing here, and see whether the timer starts again. Nice shot. Yeah, and considering that, obviously, screen to screen, camera to screen, it is still a really good image. And obviously, it looks better. Right, it did carry on beyond the 5 minute mark, so just trying to get it to go faster. So, yes. Really good. I recommend this. It's so easy to set up, so easy to work with. And like I say, the charge on it is fabulous. The charge is really good, really long. And you'll also notice you don't get the flicker on LEDs with it as well. That's the frame rate on it. You don't get LED flicker either. Come on. I want it to focus. Is that the... No, it is. It's the cam. It's this camera, not the phone. The phone is crisp. There we go. It's going in focus now. So yeah, excellent. What do you think? Now, I'm not. It's not sponsored by this camera maker or anything. I'm not. There's no affiliate links whatsoever for it. It literally is a recommendation. How good. And in fact, up here, you just see there, it does have a battery charge indicator as well, so you can see it's fully charged. So I'm going to bring that to a stop now. And I'm going to attempt to push it now. So you get proper driver's eye. I'll go nice and slow. Because I say this wagon, I'm still testing this wagon. So as you can see, yeah, nice crisp picture now. I think it's when it goes into darkness. It's the camera does not like it. Come on, focus. There we go, it's focused. A little bit of a wobble on it. That's the wagon. Still playing around. I've had a bit of weight to it. The wobble is the wagon, not the camera. So that's the TMD on the left. Now the back of the TMD, the upper level line, you can see coming down here comes TPE. Approaching around the back of the TMD now, coming to the bridge, the river bridge, over the bridge, now into the scenic area. Church and pub is on your left. Under Coppenhall Bridge next. Under the Coppenhall Bridge. And Crossways Point Junction signal box. Crossway signal box. The line on the side joining the branch on the left and into the tunnel and round under the caravan site and back into the station. Yes, it's a decent picture when the camera will focus. It's not the mini camera, it's the camera you're viewing me on that's struggling to focus. So I'm going to stop that just at the end of there. So it's a bit slanted. Yeah, I can see the wagon is a little bit slanted. I'm going to see if I can straighten that wagon up. Whoop, the camera's just wobbled over. And let's just see whether I add a bit of weight to that. It's not so lopsided. There we go. Oh yeah, you can see there, good crisp image. So I will be doing some track cams around the layout with this new camera. For those that have been desperately asking for some track cam videos, I have been trying to do them, but unfortunately with my old Polaroid Q Plus, which just wasn't having it. So using this, we will see some track cam videos coming very soon. Let me switch to the station cam so you can actually see it. There it is. You can see the DB in the background. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's see if any questions about the camera. One thing to mention about the camera, and this has come from via Pete, do not have the camera too close to locomotives as it does cause electrical interference. So, like, don't have it right up against the cab. Let's have a look at the chat. I'm scrolling scroll back. Right. Let's see how far back we were. Remember, everyone, please do click the like button. Yeah, that's it. Right, caught up. Everyone's saying hi to Tony and New Durham, who joined us. Just looking for any questions. Digger saying all good. Thanks, Craig. Hope you and the missus are both well. Yes, we do. Very professional and TP corporate video. Peter. Burnside, the model railways. Then good evening, Josh and Ashley. He's saying in the community, Craig, nice sharp pick. Wolf Sex link. Thank you very much. It looks good. It does. Thank you. Growler, Blackwood Engage. Good evening. Is in. Evening, Jason. He says good evening. The speed looks good. Thank you. No problem with bridges or tunnels, even though it's slightly taller than the SQ, width-wise or wagons. No, the size of it overall is the same size of a Class 66 cab, the body of a Class 66. As you can see there, it is no higher than a Class 66. In fact, it's slightly lower. If just looking at it, it's actually the same height as those TPE coaches going past it now. So, yeah, it is on that wagon. It's exactly the right height for the train. So, negotiates everything perfectly fine. Is it USB charged? Yes, it is. A little micro USB charging point on the back. I'm going to stop that video now. So, just briefly. So, let me just switch you back to this camera. So, right, to stop it, you press on the camera again. And you heard the sound effects maybe there, and the camera has now stopped recording. So if I go back to, if I close that down, right, go back to my main menu. I've got the phone the right way up. Yeah, right. So that now should be in my gallery. Yes, there it is. So there is the video. Whoop, there's the video recorded. I want to see what it's recorded at. Oh, right. It's recorded at 1280 by 720 HD. Interesting. So why did when I recorded the other day, it only went up at 360? It's recorded in HD, 25 frames per second. I'll just let you know. Yeah, there you go. So there's the information if you can read it. So, you know, so that's what it's recorded at. Directly to the phone. Okay. And yeah, I can literally play it back straight away on the phone. There it is. So we can look at that video straight away. It's instantly on the phone. To watch back. There you go. That's how brilliant this is. Superb. Recommend it. Do recommend it. Right. Back to the chat. Mr. Beginning, what camera is this again? It is a Sports DV. In fact, I'm going to see if I can find the link. I don't think anyone's put the link in, have they? Just bear with me. No, I don't want to watch the live stream. Go away. Where's me backup button? Hang on a second. Right. Community tab. Let me have a look, see if I can find it. There it is. So I'll post in the chat now the link for the camera. DV cam. There we go. There's the link in the chat. Please do check it out. Fantastic it is. I can't recommend it enough, to be honest. It's the best camera I've come across out of all of them. Yeah, so yes, it is USB charged. Class 68s are superior. Oh, yes. I missed the beginning. What cameras? There we go. Marilyn, hello, Marilyn. Hope you're well. I know you've been you've been a bit poorly, so get well soon, Marilyn. Does it have an video output? Yes, you can. You can use it Let me just flip back to the other camera. If I grab the camera, on the back of it, there's the port, probably one, SD card there, and charge point, which is also the PC connection point on the back of it. You see that? See the PC connection point. That's also your charge point, but you can also connect it to a computer and use it as a webcam as well. Will there be a stampede maybe for it? I may well invest in one of those cameras if I ever decide on track plan for the new layout extension. Might actually, in fact, with Black Friday coming up, it may go down. It's worth keeping an eye out on it in the Black Friday sales because it's a black product. It may go down in price. Someone say hi to Graham. Sports DV Tony, chilly night tonight. Yes, it's quite cool in here tonight. In the next few weeks, I think I might end up having to put the heater on in the loft. It's a decent picture, picking out the colours well. Yes, great camera, Jason. Easier to use even for me, says Delph. Pete, yeah. Keyboard cam. Yeah. Does it have any video outputs? Yeah, looked at. So for direct, obviously you can connect it to PC via that same micro port and use it as a video output. Or you can, like say, use you can record if you want it to be mobile. You can record on the SD card, or you can record directly to the app onto any device. I've yet to find if the app is on laptop or Macs. See whether the app can be recorded directly to a laptop or a Mac. Did I see some Alan Reynolds? Good afternoon, Alan. Hope you are well. Jason Graham asking about output. Yes. So does it record sound as well? Yes, it does. It says on the listing, it's I'll even read it out. I've got it. Built-in microphone with high fidelity sound will wide pickup range and more wonderful picture sound. Built-in Wi-Fi hotspot with Wi-Fi module. Direct connection of a mobile phone. Wireless transmission. You can watch the video directly. Yes. So it has sound. But I personally won't say it's got high fidelity sound. I say it's got sound and it's okay. The sound is okay. But it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's high fidelity, but it's the sound is as good, maybe actually a little bit better than the Polaroid Q Plus. But yes, it does have a smile for the camera, says 156 Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Cheers, Flymo Daz is up to 117 subs. Clive's in from Northern Ireland. Talking of Ireland, remember Donegal Dad is not live tonight from 7:30, so you might get my ugly mug and nasty voice for a little bit longer tonight. We'll have to wait and see, depending on how cold it gets up here and how busy we get on the stream. Everyone's saying hello to Clive. Does it have outputs? Yes, I've mentioned that. I'm sold. Definitely will be getting one. What was the price again? As of right now, the price is showing where I purchased it, £39.59. But as I said, might be worth holding out to the Black Friday sales. If you've got, obviously, Amazonian rainforest special deliveries, you get it within a day or so, a day instead. But it is fantastic. It is fantastic. And it will take up to a 256 gigabyte micro SD as well, which will record probably for the entire 3-hour battery period that it runs for. Smallwood Junction, hello. Thank you. Saying evening, everyone. It's an Amazonian special. Yes, if you get the micro SD card, and then you can put your micro SD card into your computer via an adapter, or if you've got a slot already on your computer, which I do have a slot. I've got an adapter anyway where you can put SD and micro SDs, literally, and just transfer then the video directly to a computer. Yes. GWR Buckingham Junction, good evening. It ain't a bad price compared to the Polaroid Q Plus, which is in excess of £100, which is absolutely useless in this day and age, especially if you've got a Pair device, an Apple device. It's useless. It doesn't work. But yeah, it's less than half the price of a Polaroid Q Plus, and in my opinion, it's a much better quality product. Valley's 56, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to tonight's stream. Got a bit more of a second line down today, says GWR. Excellent stuff. Everyone's saying hello to one another. Time will tell, but value is brilliant. Better than paying, hundreds for the Polaroid, says Pete. Delph. I agree, 100%. If you know what you're doing, you can run any Android app on a PC. Really? Leamington, get in touch with me, please. Get in touch with me, either on Facebook or via email, barnabasjunction@gmail.com, because I would really like to know how that's done. Intriguing me. Amazon Pick search brings it up at $25.49, says Newland. Really? Well, that's, to be honest, you may be able to find it cheaper elsewhere, but I can't guarantee it will be as good of quality as the one I bought. New Drone Junction with £5 in super chats there. Giving your entries into my great comp. Get your entries in. Yes, I already mentioned that, Craig, to get everyone to enter your giveaway, your 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Fantastic Vitrains Class 37 up to grabs. But you just grabbed yourself 5 extra entries into the subscriber giveaway. And also, because you're a channel member, you get 5 extra entries in the channel member giveaway for Christmas. Congratulations, well done, and good luck. Thank you very much for the super chat. Busy man, all that. Alan Reynolds, excellent. Oh, thanks, Adam, says Alan. I've caught up with the chat. So, let's get on with joining the stream. Hands up if you'd like to come and say hello. You don't need a camera to join, by the way. But if you do join, it's obviously via StreamYard. Please do mute your YouTube while you're on StreamYard and listen to the stream via StreamYard stream. Otherwise, you will get feedback. Come and join me on tonight's stream. Come and say hello. Valley's 56 with another £2 in super chats. You've just got yourself another 2 entries. So thank you very much. If anyone's wondering what I'm on about, I do have a subscriber giveaway ongoing. It closes midnight, the 1st of December. All you've got to do to be entered into some amazing, wonderful prizes, which actually one of them's you've seen. It's the Hornby Super Detailed Class 50 Argon Court DCC ready. Mick92 with another £2 in super chats. Thank you so much. That is for the channel members. Delph with another £2 as well. Channel members are going to top prize of that Argon Court Class 50. Channel members have got prizes. I've got a wagon, a tanker, some PC railway games, Airfix kits. Oh, there's more there to go. And for channel members, you've got the Class 50. You've got a microphone, digital microphone set, and a sports DV camera. That's all for channel members to win, and more. Then there's more, and there's more. Jimmy Cricket there. If you know who that is, you know you're as old as me. But yes, fantastic super chats there. All going towards, I will update my database to get your entries updated. Need a drink there. So we do have someone live at the layout going to join us. It is a regular. Going to be joining us live on stream. He's just trying to sort his camera angle out. As long as it's looking at trains, that's the best angle it can be. And also, don't forget, we do have the Channel Moderator Awards ongoing. If you haven't already, get your entries in. Submit who your favourite channel moderators are. Oh, Fimo there with the £2 super chats. Celebrates. Thank you so much for that super chat as well. Super duper. I say I will update. That gives you another 2 entries. Incredible stuff. So I'll run you down while this person's getting themselves sorted. So far on the subscriber giveaway, not including entries before tonight's stream, Flymo Chairman was sitting on 36 entries. Sodor Dandemand, 1 entry. Wolfsex Scenic with 9 entries. Burnside the Model Railway, 12 entries. Valleys 56 had 8 entries. He has done super chats that will be added. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath has got 3 entries. Donegal Dad has got 2 entries. Digger Evans 5 entries. New Durham Junction 14 entries. Haunted Halloween Railway 45 entries. Mousehole Rail 9 entries. Ivor Junction 2 entries. Valleybrook 2 entries. Middleport Junction 2 entries. Delph 6 entries. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase 9 entries. RGJ Trains 2 entries. Andy Dobson 5 entries. Leamington Station 5 entries. Mick 92 7 entries. SJ Train World, who's opted in, non-UK, it's got 12 entries. And H&H Express, who's also non-UK. H&H, I need to know whether you're opting in because I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure you're non-UK as well. Please do let me know, are you opting in? If so, you will have 2 entries. That does not include any super chats on tonight's stream, but they will be added. And Peter Jackson, Peter, £2 super chats there, fantastic as well. Super duper, thank you very much. The draw for the subscriber giveaway will take place on the 14th of December. So look out for the Wheel of Death. Right, let's get our first person into the chat tonight. I need to. Mousehole's just given a £3 super chat. Super duper, super thank you. Also, actually, before I bring them in, I've got to say a massive thank you to Haunted Halloween Railway. He has had the honour, and I've never had one before, a super thanks. And that is a super chat on a old video or old live stream. Something that's already taken place is on the channel for anyone to view back at any time. He very, very generously did an amazing super thanks and being my first on a video that took place in the past this week. And so that has bumped up his entries in the subscriber and channel member giveaway. So thank you, Haunted Halloween Railway. You are an absolute legend, and I love you all for your super, super thanks and chats. Right, let's get this person in. Giveaway. So thank you, Haunted Halloween Railway. Hang on a minute. Mute your YouTube. Mute. Right. If he's muted it, I'll add him in now. Mute your YouTube. That's an example. If you don't mute your YouTube, you get feedback. Right. Hello, Craig. Oh God, he's muted. I'm unmuted. He's muted himself now on StreamYard. He's muted his StreamYard. I can't unmute you. Mute your. Can't unmute the guest because they chose to mute
there we go.
themselves.
How's that?
Muted his StreamYard. I can't unmute you.
Yeah. All done.
Turn your YouTube off. Can't unmute the guest because they chose to mute
there we go.
themselves. He's muted his StreamYard. I can't. I'll mute him. Right. I've just had to mute him. Right. Hang on. Right. Let's try it again. Is it done? No, he's done it still. Turn your YouTube off, Craig. So that's a good example of why you should always turn your... He's just heard that back. Why you should always turn off... Oh, he's dropped out while he's sorting it out. I've gone deaf. Yeah, I did too. Woo! Why you should always turn your YouTube off or mute your YouTube in the background and listen through the StreamYard when you're using StreamYard. Good example. Anybody else that does want to join, feel free. I will post that link again. Let me find it. Where did I put it? There it is. Is there a chat? No, I don't want to put myself in timeout. Take your headphones off. Yeah, headphone warning to everybody. Helps if I can spell as well. There we go. So if anybody wants to join the stream, feel free to. You can do. I do welcome anybody. But if all else fails, headphones are handy. Yes, that's another option. If that is the case, then plug headphones into a device as well. Right. Just sorting stuff out so I can have you guys on screen properly. Right, we do have. Right, excellent stuff. We'll come back to you in a minute because we need to connect the mic. Right, you need to connect a microphone, set up a microphone to bring in. I'll bring you in as soon as you're ready. But anyway, we'll bring in. He's done it again.
Oh, rubbish. I've turned everything down. It just doesn't say what to do.
No, turn your YouTube off.
I have done.
Well, I can hear you.
Right. I'll try another way around.
I think we'll bring in. I think he's set up. Here we go. How do, Daz?
How do?
How are you doing? Are you in the shed?
I am, yeah. It's a bit hard to hear because it's hammering it down outside.
Well, yes. For those that you don't know, this is Darren Faulkner of Faulkner Junction. Worthy to check out Daz's channel. He does some fabulous shorts, likes his shorts down in the shed, don't you, Daz?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's only do short. I just don't have time for long videos, with the kids and work and everything. It's hard to
understandable.
I managed to get in half an hour while they're eating the tea, so good piece I get.
It's a good excuse to get away from them when they're annoying you as well.
Exactly, yeah. So I know it's raining. I know they won't come mithering.
Hey, that's a good thing about having a shed-based layout. If it's absolutely lashing it down, you won't get mithered by anybody because no one will want to go out in the rain.
Exactly, yeah. So I come in here as an excuse. So, but I've been watching your raw videos with that new camera. It looks amazing.
It is absolutely stunning with it. I just love it loads, and I can't wait to get some actual videos recorded. Do some feature-length videos for people to see. And it's for the money, it's definitely worthy of it. Hello, Amy. He's dropped in. Our Flying Vixen is in the chat. Amy Elizabeth. If you haven't checked out Amy, check her out on social media, Twitter, the Flying Vixen, and on Instagram as well. In fact, Amy, a great picture with the Cadillac. I saw the picture with the Cadillac. She took a picture of a DB Sienka 66 that she just got off, parked up at depot or on location with a fantastic American Cadillac next to it. Great stuff. And just briefly, I think we're saying hello to Ivan. Ivor von Zon is in and Johan is in. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us. So, Daz, what are you doing down at the shed? Anything particular lined up with the layout?
I'll be honest, mate, not so much. I've had a few trains running around tonight and everything's decided to go wrong. So just
typical.
I had a couple of HSCs running around, but one's fell off and I've lost the wheels for it. I can't find it yet.
Oh, dear.
But I'm just concentrating on, not really concentrating, just a bit of this. I've got a baby due any time now, so it's sort of like buying anything for trains is a bit out the window at the moment. But
cool.
Obviously,
well, you do N scale, but you don't use Pico. You use Kato N scale track, don't you?
Yeah, the Kato track's been amazing. No matter, I'll be honest, no matter how much it's been cold in the shed, or especially last year when it was really, really cold, there's nothing moved or bowed or warped or anything. It's been the Kato track's been bang on, really, and it's so simple to use. Which I don't know if people out there use it, because I know you watch a lot of people have a double O gauge.
Yeah,
but I'm looking into.
Likewise, you've not had any issues with heat as well, when excesses of heat.
No, it gets a bit hot in this. Like if it's hot in the summer, but I've insulated the shed, so it's
right. Got you.
It's all keeps it. It's like a not. It gets hot. Don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like. Imagine sat in a conservatory, don't get as hot as a conservatory, you know.
Yeah.
So there's nothing warped or anything, or everything's running well. It's just every time I see them come onto a live stream, everything starts going pear-shaped, you know.
They probably thought you were going to put the actual camera on, and they thought, "Oh, let's all go wrong because he's going to put the camera on."
Yeah, I've tried that before. I did a quick live, and as soon as you went on it, because at the moment, because I'm not that much with technology, I'm still like on my phone. So
yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I only do the shorts. But it's every time I seem to try something live, everything just goes pear shaped. So
yeah. You've got to, especially when we're doing live streams, you've got to, your eyes have got to be everywhere, because you've got to be concentrating on your live stream, making sure your camera's pointing wherever or talking to everybody. But also, you've got to keep an eye on your trains that are going round, because just in the split seconds, all hell will break loose and it'll all go wrong and everything will crash and break. And yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I say. I had one just before I did the short the other day. Everything running round, everything was sound like that. Started recording the short, and both me Eurostar and me GNER HS3 just didn't seem to come my head and all off, and I was like, wow, I can't believe it's happening now.
Oh.
But we keep plodding on. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Well, I hope you managed to find your wheels. It
disappeared somewhere. One of the coaches fell off. I don't know where they've gone.
Oh, popped out, and with it being N, it's going to be even smaller to find, isn't it?
yeah. I have to get some more bigger glasses, I think. Look like David Bardlow at the minute. But it's nice to like chat to you one-on-one. You know what I mean? Well, not one-on-one because I know everyone's listening, but you know, it's definitely makes a change. But yeah, so I've literally just been working non-stop, and that's why not much is going on. Obviously, like I say, I've just got a baby. She's ready to pop any time now. So
all right,
yeah, that's what I said. All the best. I'm 46 having another baby. What's all that about?
I'm 49 in 2 weeks, and yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I've already got a 6 and 7-year-old running around, so it's just going to be another one to the chaos. You know what I mean?
Oh well, we love them all though. At the end of the day, until they turn around and Yeah.
Yeah,
Until they grow up.
I try to love them all, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So-
it's not like saying the only thing I'm shocked about at the moment is the actual price of Engage on even on eBay. It's gone absolute fortunes.
Well, it's pretty much caught up with the price of 00, hasn't it, really? It's pretty much, and if not, even dearer these day and age.
There's some people on eBay now charging like 250 quid for a local.
Wacky, that's like...
And that's pre-owned.
00, isn't it?
You know, the coaches have gone 40, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, depending on what. Depending, especially like your tankers, 100-ton tankers.
Yeah, all right.
They've gone silly money.
Wow. We do have someone else in the bottom. I'll introduce you to him, Darren, so you can say hello to him. I'm going to bring in Ethan.
Good evening.
Darren.
Hey up, mate. How's it going?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Good.
So,
I apologise. I've not got the camera going. I just don't know how to do it.
No, don't worry. You don't need a camera. You can all talk and play together.
Well, this is it. This is all it. How is everybody? How are you, Jason?
I am good. I'm absolutely worn out, to be honest. I've been absolutely rushed off my feet. Been decorating all day and trying to get it all finished and dry, the paint to dry, so I can come and do this live stream. Because I can't let my viewers down. Most important.
No, you can't. This is it. this is it. Yeah.
I don't put my camera on really because can you imagine a fat Johnny Vegas with a grey beard.
There's nothing wrong with Johnny Vegas. He's a top bloke.
All right.
Yeah.
The kids keep thinking I'm Santa for Christmas.
Delph's just saying in crew exhibition for us this weekend to Ivo. Yeah, don't forget anybody. It is the All-Stage Model Railway exhibition this weekend here in my hometown of Crewe at the Bentley Legends Conference Centre, Bentley Motors, a stone's throw from my house. I could literally, if I looked out the loft window, if it was pointing in that direction, I'd probably be able to see it from out my roof. So I'll be there on Sunday, but I know many of people are going to be there all weekend, including Delph, who's going to be there Saturday, Sunday, because he's staying over in Crewe. He's travelling up. When are you travelling up, Pete, by any chance? Are you coming up Saturday or are you coming up Friday night? Yeah, just let us know in the chat. Clive says, hi, Jason. I have sent you some pictures of the Stranraer Harbour and Stranraer Yard on my layout by email. Thank you, Clive. I look forward to checking up on them. Andy Dobson's in. Good evening, Andy. Thank you for joining us, Andy. Cheers for being here. While everybody is here, make sure you do tickle that like button. Oh, we've lost Darren.
Oh,
and
is he gone?
He's gone. No worries. If you want to pop back in, or Darren, feel free to. What's happening, Crew, Amy? It's the Crew. It's the All-Sage Model Railway. Do you know what? I'll bring the. Let me just bear with me, Ethan. I'm just going to get the poster.
Yeah. Take your time.
Screen.
Take time.
Let me see if I can find it. Just wherever I put it. I need to find it first. Is it on my laptop? No, it's on my. I need to find it wherever Pete shared it. Wherever shared it. On my Facebook, haven't I? Duh. Just go to my Facebook. It's the best place to find it. There it is. Right. So here we go. I'm going to share this on screen if I can get it on screen. Yeah, share screen. Facebook. Yeah, there we go. Don't need to share audio with that. There we go. So there you go, Amy. Here it is. This weekend, it is the All-Sage Railway Association's Model Railway Exhibition at the Legends Conference Centre, Bentley Motors in Crewe, Saturday and Sunday. I will definitely 100% be there on the Sunday, along with Delph. RGJ Trains, Rob and Grace will be there as well. Simon will be there, and I know a few others will be there as well.
Hopefully I will as
If
well.
you're feeling like it, please come and have a nosy. I was hoping to be helping out, but I've been that busy. I've not been able to go and speak with them to sort it all out. Unfortunately, I very probably won't be there on this Saturday. But yeah, that's this weekend. Come and say hi. Grab yourself a hobby card from us YouTubers. I will have some. I know Simon will have some. And if you don't get to kind of meet us, then join up with the meet and greet in the cafeteria area at 1 p.m. There we go. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, so Ethan, welcome.
Thank you. Hopefully I will be going to the crew exhibition. Fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed. It's whether Dad can be bothered trailing me down to Carlisle. Not Carlisle. Crew, even. A bit far away from us.
Yeah.
But hopefully. So, yeah. I just thought I'd come say hi.
Oh, how's things going?
Steady. Very steady. And the main reason they've been going steady is I've been given something.
Ooh.
I've been given a steam train. My uncle collects mammoth steam wagons, and he gave me this one because he used to play it as a kid.
Oh, look at that beauty.
It is. It's fully functional. It's very basic in terms of how it works. I can see it a bit better. Ignore the clutter that's in the back of it.
Oh no, you've got your place is nice and tidy compared to this loft. Don't worry.
It wasn't 2 minutes ago. I'm telling you now.
Well, that's absolutely good. Fully operational, steam powered.
Yeah. So it basically around.
It's a steam powered traction engine.
Yeah, you can see the flywheel there, and then there's like these springed sort of belts, if you will.
Yeah.
Come down, and then they go to empower this wheel here, and it is fully functional. It's
fantastic.
It was made in the 70s, I believe. My uncle picked it up with his first paycheck that he got. And
Stream struggling.
Blow this kid. Boss said, "Well, just take it home." So I did. I took it home, and it's mine now, basically.
Excellent.
And that's taken up a lot of time getting it going again.
Yeah,
it's been a pain in the ass. Another reason I haven't really been doing much is, I did put a community post on it. I've just been so busy with school. My sister just walked in the room, and work. I'm just not able to do it. I don't have time. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? There are people watching. If you would like to say hi.
Says he reckons it's a Fowler type steam truck. Stanover thinks it's a Mammoth steam lorry.
Esme, you do know there's like other people on here. It's not just me.
Ivan says it's got an oscillating cylinder.
Yes, come on. I do apologise. I have a little sister who's been very annoying.
Hello, little sister.
Go on, good girl. Don't even shoot me.
Newland says he's got a Mammoth CE1 traction engine himself.
There
are excellent stuff.
You can buy them like restored, and they're about £400. Very expensive, but very fun. Yeah, that's all I've been on with. What are you doing? Yes, thank you.
Will he be doing some videos on it? Because I'd like to see that operating.
No, you can't. Children, there you are. Children. I don't know. The problem is, I wasn't really going to show it on stream, but I thought, it'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's nice, that.
But technically, it's still my uncle's, and I'm just like, do I do a video on it? Do I not? It's one of those things I'm not really sure about. I might post it as a YouTube short because it's not exactly, just drop thing. But yeah.
You can just go like that.
Good. So yeah, I'm also on the old YouTube. I am in the process of filming a new layout update video.
Yeah.
I am building a new town scene next to the station. That is to come, but the prices of the low relief houses I want are far too expensive, and I cannot afford them at this present moment in time. like they're Bachmann Scenecraft ones, and they're about 35 quid each.
Right.
It's just. I'm just going a bit off topic now. Like to say shout out to Mousehole Rail. The only reason being is because he is my first official moderator for my YouTube channel.
Oh, lovely.
So I just want to give thank you, Josh. He's also known. What are you doing?
Hello, little sister.
Hey, there are people on here, you know. It's not just me, and it's not just me and Jason.
Wave to everybody.
You're gonna wave. You can wave. May as well do it while you're here. There you are.
So we do have somebody else down in the basement.
Bring him in.
Join us. I'm actually going to stop the trains for a minute because I'm struggling to hear.
Bring him in.
And it is none other. All being well, this will work, and it'll be great to if it does. It is none other than our very own Flying Vixen.
Hello.
Hello, Amy. Welcome.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you nice and loud and clear. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, that's good. I was kind of worried then, thinking it wouldn't work.
And for then you don't know who Flying Vixen is, check out the thumbnail. You can see her there, standing proud by Class 66.
Yeah, that was my very first mainline drive, that.
And yes, and if anyone's just heard, my very first mainline drive, Amy is a driver for DB Schenker. My nemesis.
DB Cargo, come on. Oh, well, yeah, how is everyone doing?
Well, we're all doing fine. I saw in the chat that you posted out, you said you've been driving a 67.
Yeah, 67006 today, the Royal Sovereign.
Ooh.
Wasn't expecting that. I was meant to be doing Class 60 today,
Right.
but the job was cancelled. So they said, "Oh, do you want to take a 67 down to Taunton with a dead loco on the back?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Absolutely.
So yeah, when I found out it was the Royal Sovereign, I was like, "I ain't passing that up."
Fantastic. And did you actually drive it yourself, or were you a co-driver?
No, I drove it myself.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Go on then.
It's very similar to a 66 anyway, on the layout of it.
But which do you prefer, the 66 or the 67?
Ooh,
tough one.
Decisions.
66.
Well, yes.
Always going to be a 66 because it's my first traction. I think it's always going to be very, very close to my heart. So yeah, 66 all the way.
Have you found yourself driving more diesel traction these days instead of the mail train?
Well, yes. After doing the mail, I've been doing the 66 because obviously still in the training phase.
Yeah.
It needs to be diesel to start. So Class 66, 60s, 67s, absolutely fine. So when I did the stints on the 325, obviously didn't count. Now, in the future, there could be potential that I will be doing the 325 and signing that myself, along with 67s and potentially 92s.
Oh, 92s.
Yes.
I'm very jealous. Very jealous.
So, honest to God, that's like the one thing that I really want to do. So I was with a driver today, and at Crew, he's the only one that signs 92s. Right. And obviously with DB taking the 90s out, there could be potential to bringing out the 92s again. Potential.
Really? Oh,
potential.
Yes, letting the secrets
that
out.
In, don't say anywhere else. Potential. It might do, might not.
Oh, super! I look forward to that. So, are you based at Crewe or are you based elsewhere?
Warrington.
You're based at Warrington.
Yes.
So, where do you find yourself most at? Do you find yourself most in Warrington or in Crewe or down south, or you just basically floating around everywhere?
Yeah, kind of, mixture really. So start off at Warrington or I can start off at Crewe. So tomorrow I'm going to be starting at Crewe. So starting at Crewe, getting a passenger down to Rugby and then bringing a train up to Basford Hall.
Yeah.
So that's mainly what I do. I'm kind of like Rugby, Daventry, can go up to Carlisle. I've been to Peak Forest a couple of times, which is very interesting. Different way of driving. Different way of driving there.
I've been following you on your Instagram and Twitter quite a lot. And
Yeah.
I saw the picture today with the Cadillac.
Yes.
I thought that's a nice
Yeah.
bit.
Apparently, it's a Freightliner driver's car, and apparently, he's got quite a few different
nice.
American cars, I think. So I was like, oh wow, interesting.
It was an opportunity worth taking.
It was, yeah, because you've got your American design loco. I know people probably going to say, "Oh, it was built in Canada." It's like, well, it was designed in America. Let's get it right.
Absolutely.
American loco, an American car.
Talking of Freightliner,
yes.
do you come in touch with Brian very often? Train driver Brian?
Actually, no. The first time that I probably saw him was at that rail event was it in March that I kind of missed you a couple of times with.
Oh, the Rail Rider event.
Yeah.
Was he there?
Yeah, he was there. I saw him.
Oh, crikey. Well, actually, I'll be honest. I didn't come across Train Driver Brian's YouTube until recently, and that's because he mainly was on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he only decided to come over to YouTube for an additional audience, and I think he's found he's got a bigger audience now on YouTube.
Yeah,
and that's how I come across him. I was like, wow, it's brilliant. I was loving it, getting some deep insights into actual Basford Hall and its operations there.
Yeah.
Again, obviously, I'll say it now. Thank you to Freightliner for allowing Brian to do that, because I know certain companies, and I know you've had experiences yourself, Amy. Certain companies are a bit on what the drivers do, but Freightliner really good for allowing him to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I think as long as you're safe about it, then there's no real reason that they should stop you from doing it, I guess. Because
and Brian's number one word, safety.
Exactly. And as long as you're not being stupid with it, it's all right. And as long as you're not saying anything against your company either, because I think that's one of the main issues, I think, with companies like Freightliner, DB, is worrying that you're going to say bad things about them. And that's not the intention, really, because you might scare off customers, things like that. And they've got to think of it from their side. So it's understandable, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a good insight, because I think in terms of the railway, no one sees it from a driver's perspective. And I think what Brian was doing was pretty good, and the fact that he was highlighting stuff to people and talking about what actually goes on behind the scenes, so people can have a proper understanding of what being a driver means. It's not just pulling levers and pushing buttons, as some kindly say a lot on Twitter and things like that. And especially in freight, it's completely different to passenger. And the fact that I've done the 325, which is very, very close to doing passenger work, I've felt the difference. And I'm thinking, my God, there is a lot more to freight than people realise. So it's good that he shows that.
And it's been quite an insight. So I've always been quite fascinated with the 90s, which is obviously the 70s is Brian's favourite.
Yes.
But he is a big fond favourite also of the 90s, and I've really liked his insights into the operation of actually our 90 runs. I've watched numerous times his videos on that, and every time I watch it, I hear or see something different that I've missed the other time. So let's say yourself, you put out the odd video now and then, and I'm really intrigued about what you do yourself. Brian is brilliant as well, and I think there was another driver that I've just come across as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it might be train driver Alan. That might be another one. Might be trained Alan.
That's all I keep thinking of. Anytime anyone says Alan, it's that little rodent thing, whatever. Alan.
In fact, there's a good friend of yours in the chat right now, Mr. Trevor.
Trevor.
Trevor. Trevor is in the chat now. Trevor has actually caught you out on the tracks.
Yes.
And it was when you first started with your 325 runouts. You knew about someone had filmed you, and you were like, who who it is? And you found it, and you couldn't believe it.
I still watch that video, and sometimes it makes me cry. I'm just going to be honest, because I just think, my God, I'm actually driving that, and I don't realise it at the time until I look back. But I didn't realise he was there.
Yeah.
It was Sarah that told him.
Do you actually feel weird though when you do actually see watch a video of yourself driving a train going by, being enjoyed by somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird.
I'm just looking at what's Trevor says brought a tear to her eye.
It did, yeah, it did, and it still does. I mean, I've shared it with my family as well because my dad's like so proud of me for being a driver. He's like showcasing me to all his friends and people at work, and they're like, "I can't believe she's a train driver. How's she managed that?" Because especially, I don't know if anyone knows from a previous career, I used to be a midwife.
Yes,
So it's a massive change that I've gone through. So it's like, my God, you've done this to then go to this. That is crazy.
It's massive career change. Obviously, I've looked at some of your videos and I know a bit about your past in the midwifery you did, etc. But Trevor's just saying, she's thinking, "Oh my God, I'm famous!"
Yay!
I've actually got
little famous DB driver.
I've got a question coming from Brian of Finishing Central Model Railway. He's saying, "What's Amy's favourite run and why?"
Oh, good question. I would say, as boring as it may sound, West Coast Main Line, literally going up and down there. So as far as what I can do is Daventry to Warrington, but I've done up to Carlisle once. That was in the dark, so I didn't really see it. But I don't know what it is about the West Coast Main Line, but I just think it's dead calming. It's like if you get all greens all the way and you can just let that 66 run, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's a great feeling. And then when you're passing all the freight and you're waving at people, and it's good. I just love it. I'm sad. I am sad.
I don't know if you know or anything, but my layout is actually based on the West Coast Main Line, and very loosely, by the way, very loosely. And the station is actually based on Crewe. And that's why it's all the virgin red colours and the grey. I've not changed it to Avanti yet. A little bit around the layout, which are focusing on certain areas around the north and south of Crewe. So I've got me obviously where me hillside. In fact, I'll just quickly show you. I'll just change the camera. Just bear with me. It's that one. So this area here, although Crewe doesn't actually have any, the only tunnels Crewe has is down the Mucky Hole. They're down on the avoiders, but over here, that, if I can get the camera to stay connected, that's a bridge I stand on, filming just north of Crewe, where it's 4 tracks in Coppenhall.
Very nice.
You'll know it from it's like coming out of Crewe northbound on the west coast. You go under Earl Street Road Bridge, then you go over Middlewich Road Bridge. Then you go past the play park, past the cemetery. You'll go under North Street Bridge. And then you go under Parker's Road Bridge. And then there's a footbridge with some horses in a field on your right hand side. That's the footbridge that I'm replicating there on the layout. So that's how I like to film. I've done some line side videos on that. So a little bit, just areas around the layout. The church.
Well, Crewe used to be the centre of everything, so it's only right.
Yeah, it's now the centre. It's now the centre of nothing.
Centre of nothing. Well, it's my centre now. That's where I mostly am, anyway.
Yeah.
Pottering around Crewe.
So it's very loosely past. So it's great that you come and join me today. In fact, Trevor, what's this saying? Model Railway. As someone who applied and failed, best advice I can give is don't be colourblind. I presume that's about joining. Amy, what advice would you give to anyone who wants to become a driver?
Ooh, good question. Is keep trying. Honestly, if this is something you really want to do, and you're very focused, you can keep alert for long periods of time, and you can match that person's specification for whether talk, fork, whatever they want. just keep doing it, because I think it took me 2 years to get a position with DB.
Right.
And that was over COVID as well. I mean, I applied for Northern, TPE, TFL, all of them, and never really made it. And then I was going to go to GB. GB were like, yeah, we'll have you. DB came through, and I was like, I want to go to DB. But it took quite a few attempts to do it.
Right.
Some people are lucky and get it first, some don't. But if it's something you really want to do, I would encourage anybody to just apply. Just keep applying. And if you can get the relative work experience, and it doesn't have to be on the rail. And I keep saying this, I mean, for me, being a midwife before, as long as you in your application can show that you meet what they require, doesn't matter what your job in the past was. Because I think from the outside as well, because you haven't got that previous knowledge of the railway, you're fresh to it, so you take it in better. So I would say whatever experience you can get beforehand, just get it, and it doesn't have to be on the railway. If you want it to be on the railway, fair dues. But focus on what the skills are required of a driver and where you can find them and how you can make those better. To then show to the companies that you've got it.
I will second with what Amy said there, because I have done that myself, and I have tried and tried and tried.
My dad's tried it as well with Northern.
Northern TPE I've tried. First I've tried. DRS I've tried, because they are ultimately my favourite company.
You don't succeed, try again.
Yeah,
exactly.
To be honest, I haven't tried DB myself yet, but I have tried GBRF, and I got to stage 5 interview with them.
There you go. So
I did all the tests and everything. It was all successful, and I got to stage 5 with the interview, and then I heard no more after that. So unfortunately, I obviously didn't get any further. But I say just keep trying. One day.
This is it, isn't it?
I've always worked in deliveries, of course, Trevor.
You said that.
Yeah, Trevor. I've always said that though. I've delivered babies. And now
mail.
I deliver cargo. So you can't get any better than that. And the mail. Honestly, but yeah, it's that's the best advice I can give for anybody, and just keep trying and speak to drivers and get their views on what it takes to be a driver, and they might be able to point you in a few directions and help you with applications, etc. So yeah, just keep at it. Keep at it.
Fantastic. So I've just had a question come in via private message. They didn't want to mention, so I won't mention who it was that asked it.
Yeah.
But someone's asked, how do people with the likes of dyslexia go about working in the industry? Would it be at all possible, or is that something that would be make things a bit more difficult for regarding the requirements of the job?
It depends in what way that they are.
Right.
I think that's where the psychometrics tests come in, and that will then show whether you're capable to do the job. So I don't think putting yourself down for anything like dyslexia, ADHD, or being like neurodivergent, there's plenty of drivers that are, like, say, neurodivergent and don't fit what the normal is that we expect as a society.
Yeah.
And they're driving well. They use probably what issues they feel they've got to their advantage. Especially like people who are hyper focused. In this job, you need to be focused. So absolutely. I would say just put yourself forward. If you get to that psychometrics test, that will tell you whether you're good enough to do it or not.
Yeah.
So that is your first instance to do it. So I would just try it, because everyone's different. And you never know that it could be the job for you, and it'll work to your dyslexia quite well.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely go for it.
Good. Well, the person that sent me that private message, there's your answer. I hope that was inadequate, because I totally
hope it
agree
was.
With it. I've just had a comment saying that apparently the Flying Scotsman crew are looking for a new driver.
Not quite yet.
Oh yes.
Maybe in a few years.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, RGJ Trains, who mentioned that. That was I had to repeat that. That's a great comment. But yeah, I think they might be looking for a driver or two.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh.
So, where are you going to be out and about next, Amy? Where can we look on the West Coast? Anyone look out for you?
Well, tomorrow, if you're up early, I'm on 4 Mike 83 from Rugby to Basford Hall.
Oh, there we
So
go.
if you're out and about, it's early in the morning though. So I think it's about 6, half 6 that I'm due to pick it up. So
Right.
I'll be out and about, whizzing down or up, whichever way you want to say it.
Yeah. Up country,
Up,
down
up,
to
up,
capital, or
Yeah,
whichever
I'm
way
going
it is.
down.
I always
I'm going
forget it.
down.
Oh, well,
So yeah, I'm out and about. And then I think
brilliant.
on Saturday morning I'm at Halewood.
Halewood. Where's Halewood?
It's up near like Ditton and stuff like
Oh,
that.
right,
It's that
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Well, keep a lookout, everybody, on the West Coast. If you see a red machine
Yes.
or a burgundy machine, sometimes, because she does have the EWS burgundy liveried locomotives, which you don't see many of them these days. There's not many of them about anymore, is there?
Well, to be honest, I've looked because I went to Taunton today. So obviously, as we all know, that's DB's main depot.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of 66s all been freshly painted.
Right.
Just waiting for windows to be put in, things like that. So yeah, I've noticed over the last month or so that there's less EWS as well, and I'm mostly getting the red sheds rather than EWS. So
Haunted Halloween Railways, just asking again, what's the train number code for tomorrow?
4 Mike 83.
So 4 Mike 83, 4M83. So check that out on your diagram following services. I know I use Railcam, I do for mine.
Yeah.
Same.
So I also
A lot of people seem to use Railcam.
It's good.
It's not.
good.
It's 99% accurate, but it's not always 100%.
Right.
And
Okay.
Trevor will actually vouch for that because, funny enough, when he's been doing the live streams recently, it's been saying that there was a Caledonian sleeper coming down the West Coast main line mid-evening, which is not right.
No.
And first time I spotted it, it turned out to be a Super Voyager, and the second time it was a Pendolino. So it definitely wasn't a Caledonian
Very
sleeper.
accurate.
So yeah, it wasn't exactly 100% accurate, but it is good. If anyone, obviously, it's subscription based. Right. So thank you.
Give us a
very
tone.
much. Yeah, it's been great.
I'll say that. Hold on. Tones. I'll only give tones if it's safe to do so. Just so people know, because sometimes when you give people tones and you've got like passengers that are near you on a platform, I might make them jump out the skin. So we don't want that.
That always happens.
I will try.
It's all part of the fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something I like watching when people are doing lineside lives. I think you drivers do it on purpose. You wait to the very last minute when you're right up to it and go, and you see the camera jump.
Oh, I've made a few people jump and I feel bad, but it does make me laugh.
No, we all learn to expect it, really, because for those that are very grateful that do give the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It makes everyone laugh at the end of the day. And always give, whenever you are doing lines, anyone does lineside lives and the driver does give tones, please do give them some thanks, because they do watch you back and they do comment later on, don't they, Amy?
Yep, they do.
So
there you go.
Are you thinking potentially being at the cruise show on Sunday then?
Possibly. I might think about it.
Well,
think about it.
Then make sure you come and see us all. There'll be many of us there on Sunday. And for those that you don't know, I am actually running my own model railway exhibition, 23rd of June next year in Crewe at the Coppenhall Club. Modelrailcrew.uk is the website. Please do check it out.
Fancy.
There we go. Right. What time are we on? Wow. I've been on an extra 15 minutes today because obviously Donegal Dad Rail is not doing his live stream today because it is his daughter's 18th birthday. today. So we wish his daughter a very happy birthday from everybody on the railway community.
Happy birthday.
But it's getting close to me to need a brew. Good old cup of coffee is in the lines of requirements. So,
Bedtime for me.
yes, got to be up early.
Yes.
So, thank you very much, Amy, for dropping in. Hope we can hear from you again, and we look out for you out on the tracks.
You're very
drive
welcome.
safe, stay safe.
I will. I'll try.
Enjoy your early morning jaunt along the West Coast Main Line tomorrow.
Think of me at 2 a.m. when I'm getting up.
We will, in our nice warm beds.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Amy, for joining us.
No problem.
Again very soon. Take care.
Yes. Bye, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Amy, for joining us. There you go. You got a bit of a limelight there, Ethan, with the great Flying Vixen. Check out Flying Vixen on social media, Instagram and Twitter, and great stuff. And I think she's Flying Vixen on YouTube as well. I think she does put herself as a Flying Vixen on YouTube, but obviously on YouTube her name is Amy Elizabeth, and you'll see her quite often in the chat.
Hi.
So, Ethan, thank you very much, obviously, for joining us tonight. Amy's there in the chat saying bye, everybody. And we'll say hello again to your little sisters, letting herself know. We look forward to seeing maybe some shorts on the traction engine.
Hopefully.
And thank you, as always, for joining me, Ethan. It's been great to have you here. And,
thank you. It's been a pleasure.
We'll look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Yep. Ta-ra.
Okay, take care. Thank you very much, Ethan.
See you later.
Bye. So, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Craig, we didn't quite get in. He had some technical issues there. Thank you very much for Amy giving us some insight on the driver's side of the hobby, railways, that is. I'm just going to move that camera out of the way. I guess you have had another nearly 20 minutes extra of me. Aren't you all lucky? Thank you. Anybody that I've missed in the chat, I've been engrossed in listening to Amy's tribulations of the railway. If I have missed you in the chat, my sincere apologies. But don't forget, we have the Moderator Awards. Please do get your Moderator Award nominations in. See you at the weekend if you are out and about at the exhibition here in Crewe. Don't forget, for all the super chats, you get entries into the subscriber giveaway. And if you're a channel member, also in the channel member giveaway. If you want to become a channel member, please do check out the channel membership options. It is from as little as 99 pence a month. I do appreciate every channel member. And on doing that, I will do this, which I love to do and to share with you, all my channel members. Their channels links can be found in the description of this video and other live streams that I do. I absolutely thank them dearly for being a channel member. It's such an honor to have them helping me to support the channel. And obviously, if you are a channel member, you've got the opportunity to win some fabulous prizes on the channel member giveaway. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to entertain you. I hope you've had some entertainment through looking into that camera and some extra entertainment with me here a little bit longer. If you're at the exhibition on Sunday, I look forward to seeing you, swapping hobby cards with you. If not, if you're a channel member, I'll see you on Monday. If you're a subscriber, which is free, I'll look forward to seeing you back here next Thursday for the next Your Train Talk with myself, Jason, here at Barnabas Junction. So until then, take very good care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay well, and keep on modelling. From me, it's ta-ra.